All. Welcome to Pamitaaiworld. My name is Pamita Singh Kandari, and in this video I'll teach you about unsupervised learning algorithm. Fine. So friends, students, in my last video I was teaching you about supervised learning. I hope you have gone through this video clearly, and I hope you would not have any question regarding or any doubt regarding the video. Fine. Regarding the topic I have discussed in my last video. Fine. So students, in this video we will talk about unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning. Fine. So unsupervised learning algorithm. In our previous video we talked about supervised learning, and under this supervised learning I have given you the example of regression and classification also. Fine. With the help of which problems solved by algorithm. Fine. Unsupervised learning algorithm. And I have given you 12 types of different algorithm names also, like linear regression, fine, logistic regression, KNN neighbors. So please go through this video, my last video, which will be available on my playlist named as Data Science for English Medium. Under this playlist I have given the caption also, like supervised learning algorithm. So go through this, and after that come to that video. So what happens in unsupervised learning? In unsupervised learning, first and foremost thing you should know that here unlabeled data is provided. Unlabeled data is provided. Fine. What unlabeled data is? Here input is known. Fine. Input is known. What is input? But output is not known. Output is not known. Like in previous video I told you example 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. So 2 plus 2, input we also knew what is 2 plus 2, and output we also knew what which is 4. Means it is already decided by arithmetic operator, plus that question answer would be 4. But here input is known, the input we will provide, it would be known, but output is not known by the model. For example, I am giving you one example so that you can understand it clearly. For example, if we provide if we show apple to the model or to machine, fine, and we tell machine this is apple is our input data, image of an apple, fine, image of an apple is an input data, fine. So what machine will do? How it learns that it is apple? It logic, it will apply algorithm or training model. Fine. Training model, and will another in the same model, banana is also an input, image of banana is also an input data. Fine. This is also algorithm, this is an input data. Apple, banana and orange. Fine. Orange. So we have given 3 types of input data to our machine, or to our model, training model. Fine. So like okay, here comes how that machine would learn this is apple, this is banana, this is orange. Fine. Machine would check. We will provide some features. We will add some features. We means data engineers or artificial engineers, they would add some features to their training model. that model they will build based on the algorithm. Algorithm also I'll tell you in unsupervised learning what algorithm is you will be used. So features would be like apple. First they will tell red shape is apple. Fine. So red shape cherry would be also there in red shape. Fine. So they will decide that size would be that much millimeter or centimeter. Fine. After that taste they will decide. Fine. Taste would be bit sweet. Fine. Like this they will tell. For banana they will say elongated shape. Fine. Elongated shape like this. So feature they can add. Fine. With the help of feature, what algorithm will do? They will make cluster of apple in separate way. Cluster of apple is in separate way. Okay, group of cluster. Machine automatically would make group of or cluster of particular object in its model, predictive model. Fine. This would be, they will add like if we'll provide data like this, input data we will provide randomly, like in a carrot box there are some apple, there are some banana, and there are some orange. Fine. So this type of input data we will randomly give to the training model of in unsupervised learning. Fine. Banana, like this banana. And what training, after going through the training and testing phase of input data, and after applying the algorithm, what machine will do automatically with the help of unsupervised learning algorithm? What machine will do? Machine will make different cluster of apple separately. Fine. And different cluster of banana separately. Fine. Different cluster of banana separately, banana, and different cluster of orange separately. Fine. So here this way with the and now machine can easily, now again if some other person and data engineer or data scientist would deploy their model after training and testing phase, they will deploy their model to the end user. Fine. Now if end user in their application, if he will click the picture of particular object, and if he will send this object to that deployment model what data scientist provided, it automatically would recognize that particular object is apple. Fine. This way machines learn. Fine. This is the example of unsupervised learning. Means data is input is known but output is not known. Output would be known with the help of clusters. Fine. So this is the example of unsupervised learning. In real time example will take, what is the real time example of, like what in businesses and big organization, or in real time example what in day to day life, what kind of example we see in our day to day life. So have you heard about customer segmentations? That is used by segmentation. This type of unsupervised learning algorithm is applied on Flipkart, Amazon. Fine. What kind of customers are using which product? Fine. So they use unsupervised learning algorithm, customer segmentation. Fine. So based on the customer's choice, they make one cluster, what kind of product customer is choosing for their own use. So the customer segmentations are like what is the customer, what kind of customer need is while purchasing the product, why he purchased the product. This kind of unsupervised and level data is collected by big companies. So in real time example, customer segmentation is the example of unsupervised learning. Fine. Okay, like supervised learning, there were two types in supervised learning. If you remember, I told you one was regression and another was classification. Same way, in unsupervised learning, there are two types of unsupervised learning algorithm. Fine. Unsupervised learning algorithm are two types. Two types. I hope students, this example would make you clear about unsupervised learning algorithm. How in unsupervised learning machine know that particular object is banana, particular object is apple. Fine. Now I am giving you the types of unsupervised learning algorithm. Basically there are two types. What are they? I told you first type, I told you clustering algorithm, where clusters are made. Fine. And second type is association. So these I am giving the brief idea about machine learning, whole subject of machine learning. I am teaching you in these videos. I am trying to teach you in a very simplest way. So we will discuss all these algorithm in details with full maths and statistics. Fine. And we'll make the project on laptop later on. So first we will discuss the theory part, and after that application part we would understand in the laptop. Fine. So what is clustering algorithm? There are two types of algorithms are used. One is k-means clustering. Fine. Second is anybody have any idea of what is second algorithm would be in clustering techniques? It would be hierarchical clustering. Fine. So this is k-means clustering and hierarchical clustering. What comes under association? A priori. Fine. A priori. And second is eclat algorithm. That is a priori algorithm. That is also algorithm. Fine. Algorithm. A priori, eclat algorithm. So these are two types of unsupervised learning algorithm. Fine. So friends, this is the thing. And now comes to the third part of what? Machine learning. Can you please tell me what is the third part after supervised and unsupervised learning? What I taught you, what is the third type of learning we will use under machine learning? Any guess? If you guessed it, please write it in the comment section. Third type of learning algorithm, what was that? It was of course reinforcement learning algorithm. Fine friends, this is the thing. So now what comes under reinforcement learning algorithms? It is said that the process of encouraging or establishing a belief or pattern of behavior. Fine. What does that mean? This means that, like I am giving you one example. When a child is born, fine. So when a child is born till the age of 3, you as a parent start teaching that child that she is your mama. Fine. she's your papa, sorry, he is your papa, fine, or he is your brother, she is your sister. And that way that small child start to learn that these are the relationships I am binds to in that house, fine. So they also teach them, that kid, that respect them, fine, because they are elder to you, fine. So child is like a plain paper. What you will teach him, he will start first learning that thing in a same way, and by seeing your behavior, he or she, that small kid or little kid, will also start to learn from you. So that is how it is said in our houses. In Sanatan Dharma also it is said that the first teacher or guru is in our family is mother and father, who teach the first word to the kids. That way why I am giving you this example under reinforcement learning. I am giving you this example because here the same thing, the definition is saying the process of encouraging or establishing a belief. Okay, belief, what belief? In the when child grows, so how child would know that he is Hindu, how child would know he is Muslim, how child would know he is Christian? Because whatever he would see in their house, like if they are performing statue worship, if they are performing Havan, they are Hindu, fine. So child is born in Hindu family. This way the process of encouraging or establishing a belief or pattern of behavior, this way a machine also learns the each and every pattern and belief. From whom? From data scientists and artificial engineers. Data scientists or artificial engineers are like mother and father to the model, training model. What model I am saying many times, what is model? Model is like a small child to the data scientist or engineers. That model is itself built on the belief or patterns of behaviors. So it will learn the pattern and behavior or belief with the help of data, what data scientists or engineers would provide to that model in the form of data, and that data would be labeled or unlabeled data, fine. That data would be collected from the different sources. So this is the best example I have given you so that you don't get confused. So that comes under reinforcement learning algorithm, fine. So we can say this way that RL is a type of, RL means reinforcement learning, fine, is a type of ML means machine learning, where an agent learns to behave in an environment by performing actions and seeing the results. So what does that means? Definition means that this reinforcement learning is a type of machine learning where an agent learns the behave in an environment, like a children learns to be how to behave in his or her house where he is born by performing actions, fine. So like child, after telling that child that he is your father and she is your mother, so in Hindu system, belief system, we touch the feet of elders. So we teach that children in that environment that they are your grandfather, grandmother, and you should respect the elders, and so you should touch the feet of elders. So after teaching that thing to child, you will observe your child that whether your child is touching the feet of elders or not, and if he does not touch the feet, you starts to objectify that child you start your objection to the children that you still did not touch the feet. Just respect the elders, especially by bowing down. Okay, so this, or by greeting only, if you don't touch the feet but just greet, fine. This way that particular agent, or we can say model, learns to behave in an environment by performing actions, fine. By performing actions, and after seeing the action, he perform action, and after seeing the results, that agent, if result is positive, that agent would learn that particular features in their memory and for the future use, fine. If the result is positive with full accuracy, that agent or model will learn that action, fine. Will learn that action and for the future use, fine. That way reinforcement learning is happening in machine learning, fine. So I hope guys you would understand clearly what is unsupervised learning in machine learning algorithm. So there are three types only in machine learning. What all worldwide things are happening under in these three things only, what I taught you in these two videos, fine. What are these three things? One is supervised learning, one is unsupervised learning, and another is reinforcement learning algorithm. And I have given you the simplest example how you would understand this thing. So friends, for this video today, this is the only thing I have to teach you, and tomorrow there is a little part remaining with the flowchart. I will teach you with the flowchart. This example I will teach you in a flowchart so that you can easily remember it, fine. More than words, I think I personally use flowchart to remember all these things so that I don't forget. So tomorrow we'll learn the reinforcement learning algorithm flowchart, and after that tomorrow itself we will see what is the life cycle of machine learning, like how machine learning model we will build. We will talk about the machine learning life cycle, complete life cycle. And for today video, that's it. And friends, thanks a lot for today's video. And there is 15 September batch enrollment is going on, and forms are available in description box in this video. If you want to take the admission, you are most welcome. I will attach the application form in the description box. Thanks a lot for joining this video. Thanks a lot. धन्यवाद.